Yo, yo, yo. He's cooking, all right. Need help patching my account. Can you help? Do you trade futures or forex, brother? You're here. We have been doing very well lately. Let's keep it up. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm proud of myself lately. I've been doing good. Let's stick to the model today, and I'll continue being good. Indices. Um, well, I can try my best. I'm gonna be trading indices too, so hopefully we both win, bro. What's up, Neuron? AJ, CR, Elliot, man. Elliot, how's it been for you, bro? You been doing good? Morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you too. Okay, quick scan of everything. We'll do indices last, okay? Obviously, vitamin indices looks pretty bullish. Up and down, that's okay, bro. I got these big fat mosquito bites lately, bro. They're so shit. Okay, we got the S&T here as well. Silver and gold. So this could potentially inverse. Maybe not today, but GBP still waiting. What's up, Arrow? What's up, Jello? Yo, Jello's been killing it in the Discord, right? Same Jello? Took a short on NQ as Turtle Soup. Nice, bro. Did it play out or did you lose? Okay, guys, my bias, I'm still bearish. In my opinion, I still want to see weekly manipulation lower, right? We talked about it yesterday. Talked about it yesterday. Let me look at the hourly. Right. Now I have SMT here as well. You're bullish. I think I'm still bearish, same as yesterday. Hello, bro. What's up, Yasin? But if you're bullish, bro, stick to it. I mean, I had to look at the hourly. Look at the hourly and 4 hour. If you're trading at home, let's fucking go, man. The reason I'm bearish on the daily is if I'm bullish, we take previous day low. We could expand from there, but that's not really manipulation into a key level, you know? Usually you'll see extreme manipulation. What time is news? You have 10 a.m. news. 70 pips on gold. Amazing, man. Wow. That's amazing. That's insane. Giovanni says 10. Yeah, I'm just at 10. Like, New York, yeah, of course. I've entered at 192795. Waiting for 9:30. You're already in longs. I hope it plays, bro. I mean, the daily candle looks like it's gonna form bullish. Just the way it's forming right now. So I can understand longs. And then obviously that means hourly probably looks bullish too. But in terms of my higher time frame, daily chart, if this weekly candle is gonna expand higher, I would expect to see manipulation, you know? Now it's 50% of this wick manipulation. It's Meraki, yeah, Meraki. The weekly power of three, right? Like I want to see manipulation below midnight, below weekly opening. and we haven't really had that. Haven't really had that yet, you know? Obviously, it could be wrong about the weekly power of three, and it could be vice versa. We could weekly power three into the weekly fair value gap or the daily fair, and then go lower. But being in a discount today, do you trade NFP? I don't trade NFP. No, I'll trade maybe after. You see upside first around 1930, then bearish later. If we go, I mean, what about coffee done? I don't think I drink coffee at all, really. To look for the match. I'm Moroccan. Oh, Iraqi's playing Morocco today? Iraq's playing Morocco? That's amazing. That's actually cool. So many mosquito bites, guys. Do you see upside first? I'm gonna look at the 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute now, but the daily chart, the SMT. I mean, we do have the SMT. It's like maybe we don't need weekly manipulation lower. Maybe we don't need weekly manipulation lower, or maybe the manipulation will just happen Wednesday, right? And then today we'll just go based off intraday structures. Let's look at the 4 hour chart. The 4 hour chart. The 4 hour chart also didn't really sweep anything necessarily. Income. Still bearish, guys. I mean, listen, we've only expanded since midnight. So, the Olympics, that's cool, man. I mean, Morocco is really good, right? From what I've heard last. I'm bearish as well. I gotta see lower prices. To me, everything pointing lower. I know we have the daily fair value gap, but S&P there. Like, guys, look at ES. Come on, don't tell me ES does not look bearish. Come on, look. ES is just simply like IRL to ERL, you know? Right? I guess it could go deeper in the daily fair value gap, but I mean, even then, I'm not even comfortable taking longs up here. I'm bearish, guys. I'm bearish. I'm gonna stick to my bias. So I do this every live stream, and I'm gonna say it now. What's the narrative for me? What's my bias? I'm bearish. Why am I bearish? First of all, ES daily IRL to ERL, right? Tapped into the daily fair value gap yesterday. I want the expansion lower to the swing low. Okay, that's one. Two, look at all this low resistance liquidity, right? We've also only expanded the daily low is not a well protected low. I'm gonna look at DXY in a second, but let's look at DXY now. Does DXY look bearish, bullish? I mean, see, DXY looks pretty bullish, right? It looks like it might tap in and then go higher. I think we get manipulation lower, right? I think, and then if I'm same narrative as yesterday, really. The only question is where are we gonna reverse from? Because what I'm gonna have to do here, guys, is wait till 10, most likely, if I'm gonna trade this, because there's no higher time frame PD rate to play off of. I mean, you can use this 15-minute fair value gap. You can use, and there's really not much to play off of here. Look at the 4 hour range. We're entering a premium. I'm bearish as fuck. I'm not just bearish. I'm bearish as fuck, bro. Asia made the weekly low. Today's an expansion day. You think Asia may play a weekly low? It's time for Asia to go higher now. I mean, oh, you're talking about today on thing? You think this weekly low? I don't know if this is a weekly low, bro, in my opinion. Especially when we have FOMC and NFP. I mean, we definitely could come up with these equal highs. That is possible. That's possible. You take previous day low, but I'm bearish. I think, guys, I think I'm bearish, and I'm gonna be bearish until proven otherwise. You're right. We do have like these relatively equal highs. I don't think this Asia low is safe. I don't like that Asia low. It didn't do anything besides, I guess we took previous day low in Asia, formed lower resistance liquidity all the way. The only thing is we don't have any higher time frame key level to play off of, right? So I have narrative, I have drawn liquidity, Asia low, same as yesterday. But higher time frame period I don't have. So what does that mean? It means I'm gonna have to wait for a 15-minute bearish fair value gap to form and look for second stage continuation. Which is good anyway, because we have to wait for news. I don't want to trade through news. Tap to 830. It'll use that. Yeah, it'll use that a lot. I'm not gonna trade the open, but let's try and read the price here so far. Daily buys. Personally, I'm bearish, man, until proven otherwise. I mean, avocado toast. Yo, the reason I'm if you guys looked at ES, I'm pretty sure you guys would be bearish. I mean, there is a lot of reason to go higher, but the reason I'm mostly bearish is I want to see lower first and then higher. This weekly low, okay, maybe taking previous day low is all we needed. But if anything, what's gonna happen is we'll go higher, and then either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday with high impact news, we're gonna manipulate weekly low, extreme, and then distribute higher as well after. But for now, I'm bearish. I mean, even if I wasn't bearish, I'm not taking no longs in this market, bro. I mean, it's not bad actually, but anyways, let's see. So what would I want to see if I'm bearish? Like I said, nothing's gonna really form. There is a 15-minute fair value gap right there, which we could play off of, but there's these equal highs we could also play off of. 13. If we can get SMT there, got stopped and then went to TP. That's what happens when you trade 930, bro. It's gonna be too volatile. We could look for shorts from here. Okay, let me mark this out because we can get a nice SMT in the 15-minute fair value gap right here. If we can get SMT here at Monday PM high, be right here. We get SMT. Don't just do that. Fall short of that for no reason. This would be a nice setup actually if it forms. We tap into the 15-minute and then ES takes the high. What about 1545 high? That's taken, yeah. So previous PM high, which is basically previous day high. You're late. You're not late, bro. 934. I mean, we have news, so we're gonna wait as well. Most likely. What's up? Good morning, brother Jello. MMSM and ZU, XU. What's XU, bro? Is that USD? Roku saying. Always down, bro. Fuck that shit. Stop. Okay. I'm gonna go over the plan, guys. So right now, I'm bearish. Reason being lower resistance liquidity. Lower weekly low is not safe. Even more so the daily low is not safe in my opinion. We've only expanded in Asia. I want to see this go lower and then expect weekly power of 3 higher. So kind of same concept as yesterday. Where can we potentially find shorts from? This 15-minute fair value gap tap in on NQ. If we can raid the buy side on ES, forming SMT on ES, and then NQ taps into the 15-minute bearish fair value gap, and we have SMT at the highs, that's high probability shorts for me. So if that happens, we'll be shorting. If not, we're going to wait for 15-minute bearish fair value gap to form and then short from there. And if I'm wrong, well, we're probably not going to take longs anyways. So unless I see something really clear that's just like free money, that's the plan. Sup, Alevs? So that's my plan. I'm going to stick to that plan, see what happens. You Hammer, you off the whole day after this? Because message my girl. See what she's saying. Hi there. Yesterday I took another short MPF session. That one at least didn't manipulate. Nice, bro. Okay, there it is. We tapped into the 50-minute fair value gap. There's no SMT. I really want SMT if we're gonna trade this, but let's see if maybe we get SMT at the 50-minute fair value gap. Like if we get maybe the breaker would already form. No, it's not hot. I know I said 50-minute fair value, but we didn't raid any buy side. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Ideally, ES could just come up here and take the high. That would be perfect. If ES like I said, I set the plan. So if this guy's form, I don't want to hear no. All right, NQ taps into 15-minute fair value gap. ES takes out the high. Yo, like up the stream, bro. Please like up the stream. I mean, yo, really, I mean, I don't know if the likes do anything, but I mean, I guess why not? I'm looking for. I want 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I feel like that'd be really cool. I'm looking for 15-minute fair value gap on NQ, which we already tapped in, and I want to see a SMT form like right here. For me, that's high probability shorts. We can target at least equilibrium. And I mean, so far the 930 Judas is kind of playing in our favor. So it's what we would want to see. So let's see. 4-hour order block, you said? Are we? Yeah. You can qualify that as a 4-hour order block. You can definitely qualify that as a 4-hour order block. Okay. Go back to, I don't know what that red line is, but okay. We need ES to rate this buy side. I mean, we have news at 10, so we can wait. I want to see ES to rate the buy side because I noticed something. If NQ taps into a key level, right, but ES doesn't, there's high probability that we're gonna chop until ES does. Just something I noticed in my back test. So like sometimes, like for example, this high, maybe you expect this high to be safe, right? But because ES isn't ready to reverse, let's say we are gonna reverse, assuming we are gonna reverse, it's gonna be pretty choppy. We have SMT at the low there. Nah. We're gonna wait here. And if we miss the setup, then we'll wait for a 15-minute bearish fair value gap to form and we'll probably short that. So right now, we're just chopping right now anyways. So yo, my hair. I have good news, bro. I already know you know what I know you know what I'm gonna say. It's working. So yes. Your day off will be validated. Okay, we're going higher. This is good. This is good. Yo, man. Yo, guys. I have something for you guys. I th Another day? Yeah, we'll do another day. You waiting for news? I might wait for news. If we get a really nice setup before, then I'll probably take it before. Because I don't think news will manipulate the highs again, but we'll go back to that. We'll get back. Okay. Okay, surely this is going to form right now, right? So far, I'm just going to say so far, exactly what I wanted to see is forming. I mean, ES needs to take out the buy side, but it's definitely going to be an SMT. So, I have something for you guys that I think, not I think, I'm 100% sure no one has ever talked about. And I'm still working on it. I'm still finalizing it. How can I draw SMT? You draw the line from the high to the, how should I find it? Just look at the highs, look at the lows, right? So remember, key level always so 15-minute fair value gap. Oh, the buy side was rated. So see, we made a higher high right here. There it is, guys. There it is. Okay, so now we're in the money. Why are we in the money? It's because we're looking for shorts now. Potentially, any setup that forms now is validated because we rated buy side on yes. Now, obviously, we could be wrong, and this shit just keeps going higher. Hopefully, it doesn't give us a short setup and then just continue higher. That would suck. For ES, your cam's in the way. I mean, sure, what do you want me to do, bro? Try to keep ES a little bit lower. I don't know how to draw the SMT. If we inverse this, no, like I'm gonna have to wait. Like I can't. I don't want to rush. Like I can't just short just because. I can't short just because. Oh, yeah, that's a good inversion. Nice, Willa. Everywhere over the internet. We inverse this. We didn't inverse. That's 942 high, bro. That's high probability high. That's a high probability high. Let's see if we form a bearish fair value gap here. I might short this. I mean, it's 942 high. That's high. So the reason it's high probability, this 15-minute candle's high is going to be formed at 942. If the next 15-minute candle trades lower, it won't take out the top. I think the NQ will see equal highs. That's okay, bro. Listen, stick to your bias no matter what, bro. I'm personally bearish. I'm personally bearish. This looks good. We're gonna wait to see what happens at 9:45. I mean, we do have the news. We got the inversion. Oh, we inverse on yes. I didn't see. I would have heard it right there. Really nice move. Let's see if we can catch a retracement and then short. Never got retracement to for shorts. Yeah, Meher, I am gonna use it. We're gonna look to short this fair value gap. Do you have a mentorship? No, but I help people for free in my Discord. Talk more about high probability timings. Listen, for me to explain this, guys, you trade gold today? No, I didn't trade gold. Okay, guys, looks like our entry's gonna have to be OTE. So we're just gonna put in the limit Do 4 micros on this one. We're looking for OTE, guys. So I'm assuming the 5-minute fair value gap is forming in 4 minutes. Can you check GU? Sure. I want to see something like this. I drew these lines like a long time ago. I want to see higher prices. I think it's waiting for a DXY. Once the DXY shows it's going to reverse off this weekly, then I would look for longs here. That's the plan for GU. All right, guys, we're just simply looking for an OTE entry here. Wait, what's going on? Oh, on the 5-minute. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this? We're going to look for the retracement. And we're just going to enter on that candle's high. Now, listen. So the next, like, I can't even, high probability, high timings, that is a concept I can talk about for sure. But I'm telling you guys, I'm putting my entry 1 tick below the FEG, guys. 1 tick below the fair value gap. 5-minute FEG hasn't formed yet. We're talking about the bullish one. Yeah, you're right about that. But I'm bearish, so I don't really care about that. Did we tap into that? No, I didn't even tap into that. We're just looking for OTE now, guys, and hopefully we can get in. We have to be right about the move, and we have to get a nice entry. So I can talk about high probability, high timings from 9:30 to 11:30. That is an amazing topic, and I think that's gonna be my last video I post. If this candle gets displaced below, we're probably done though. We're just gonna go. Hopefully, we can see a retracement first. I mean, something good that can happen is we can tap into the 5-minute. It's formed in 2 minutes. Yo, but we can safely say, right? Like, we pretty much said exactly what was gonna happen, right? I said 15-minute fair value gap, and then ES takes the high, and we have SMT. That's a great place to short from. We have 10 a.m. news, guys. So, by the way, if we don't get a fill, I mean, yo, you know what I've seen happen a lot? At 10 a.m., will give us like a sniper fill on this OTE. So, I think we'll keep our limit. Maybe we'll put our stop loss just like a couple points higher. And it'll like snipe the limit for us. I think it'll retrace, guys. I think it'll retrace because we left this open. This guy's from the future. That's what I'm saying, bro. Precision. Precision. Oh, failure swing. So maybe we'll retrace now. I've seen it happen. So at like 10 a.m., sometimes what happens is 10 a.m. will like, it can manipulate the high. That's possible. What is the 10 a.m. news? Hold on. Let's look at the 10 a.m. news before we... Consumer confidence and JOLTS opening. Okay, we might have to get rid of this limit. We might have to get rid of this limit. A lot of the time, what I see is it'll snipe the limit. Isn't that a BPR? You are right. That is a BPR. When we actually missed the inversion. So, by the way, technically we should have market sold this. You're right. It is a BPR. But I'm looking for OTE retracement. I'm not really focused on the BPR. I'm focused on the OTE. But you are 100% right, which is why I didn't retrace. That is 100% a BPR. The 10 a.m. news manipulation. It depends if 9:30 manipulated or not, which it looks like it did. So usually 10 a.m. will be distribution. But if there's a lot of volatility, it can manipulate. So I think we're going to close. I mean, we still have 10 minutes. So the best thing that could happen is we get a fill and then lower. And then 10 a.m. comes and then distributes us even lower. Straight to like 5 TPs. We could still be wrong. Listen, we have to also consider we could be wrong about my bias. Although it's playing out exactly. A BPR is a really, really strong PD array. It's when a bullish fair value gap forms in a bearish fair value gap. So see this, I marked out a bearish fair value gap here. It also happens to be a bullish fair value gap. Bullish, bearish fair value gap. They overlap. That's a BPR. Price does not need to retrace into a BPR because, well, it's a balanced price range, right? The whole point of a fair value gap is to retrace and offer fair value to the opposite side of the market. We're probably going to close this limit, guys. It's going to TP. Well, honestly, we missed our entry there, right? We missed the entry here. The reason I didn't short this inversion, I should have shorted right here. The reason I didn't market sell was because ES hadn't inverted yet, right? ES inverted on the 943 candle. I didn't realize that it inverted. We should have shorted right there on the BPR. So we fumbled. Yeah, I fumbled that entry as well. I've shorted this type of entry many times. I'm gonna close my limit order, guys, because I don't want 10 a.m. news to manipulate me. I don't want to have open orders during 10 a.m. So let's see what happens here and see if we can get either second stage distribution or, right? I still think we can get an entry. A lot of the times 1030 will offer you an internal soup. Remember I said that. 1030, a lot of the time, will offer you an internal soup, assuming the drawn liquidity is not met, right? What's the drawn liquidity? For me, these nice 15-minute equal lows. And we also have a huge hourly fair value gap right here. And then maybe Asia lows. So remember I said that. So we're going to wait. We'll keep our OTE marked. If it does come into OTE, I'm not going to short. What I'll do is if we do come into OTE and form another setup, I will short that, right? We do have the 5-minute fair value gap now formed. So the 5-minute fair value gap. This 5-minute fair value gap would be your silver bullet entry, by the way, guys. So if you trade silver bullet and you miss this, that would be your silver bullet entry. I don't like entering on 5-minute like 2022 models because it's not over. Not over. Be patient. Don't worry. The market is humbling. Is not humbling. What's the word? Forgiving. That's a hard entry to get. You need to like I missed it too, right? I was waiting for the inversion on ES for 100% confirmation, but like choppy right now, preparing for engineering liquidity for the news. I'm gonna assume that this is all the engineering liquidity for the news, bro. But it could manipulate higher again. But that's a lot of engineering liquidity, if you ask me. Even have equal lows down there, and then higher time frame imbalances. I wouldn't. I would. We're probably gonna have to market sell this and try to get a good fill after 10 a.m. Because if we come into here, it's too risky to market. It's too risky to market sell before 10 a.m. Oh yeah, market's down. Yo, if Nvidia inverts the monthly fair value gap, my brother's cooked. I'm taking shorts off first entry. FEG. Good luck, bro. That would be the 5-minute, right? It'd probably be the 5-minute. Just careful of 10 a.m. news, but honestly, should be good. We're gonna wait here for 10 a.m. and see if it gives us an entry. Regardless, I'm already pretty happy because I think I'm right. That's the most important thing. Following model. Yo, if we can leave these lows, oh man, that would be. If we can leave those lows, that would be perfect. Rip. No rip. It's chill. Be patient. Be patient. You need not worry about a thing. Yo, look where the thing extends to, right? Perfectly, to right in between -127 to 1682. Asia low. Yo, imagine you left a runner to Asia low from the BPR. 240 points, bro. You're passing every account. Can you explain why you were bearish? Yeah, I got you, bro. So before anything, I just want to say Has my bias been proven yet? No, not really. 10 a.m. will confirm 100% if I'm correct. So don't just assume I'm correct yet. But it looks like I'm correct. Why was I bearish? The reason I was bearish was because the weekly low and the daily low are not strong. And in a week when we have a lot of volatility and I'm bullish on the higher time frame, if you have seen my charts in the Discord, I said I was bullish on NAS and ES. But what does that mean for a week with high volatility? It means I'm expecting a weekly power of 3, which is so the weekly candle needs to manipulate lower. It doesn't need to, but it's very good chance that it's going to manipulate lower. Now that we have daily SMT inside the fair value gap, right? ES tapped into the daily fair value gap, and everyone was bullish on NQ thinking it was going to go to its fair value gap. But we have SMT there, so for one, it doesn't need to. For two, if it's going to start trading higher, you want to see manipulation lower. So ES has an IRL to ERL play on the daily time frame. And if you're bullish on the high time frame, you want to see weekly power of 3 lower. So that's why I'm bearish. And to support that idea intraday, I mean, look at all this engineered liquidity. Asia low is not safe. There's huge imbalances below that we've expanded. I think this was like all fake, you know? That's how I see it. Literally the same thing happened yesterday, by the way. We pretty much just expanded in Asia. Everyone was bullish thinking we're going to the daily fair value gap. I shorted 135 points. Pretty much the exact same thing. Looks like we're going to take those equal lows, guys. Just fine. Which is fine. So we might have to look for a second stage distribution. The lows are not taken just yet. But okay, if 9:57 goes, if 10 a.m. goes lower, yeah, we're finished. We'll have to wait for the 15-minute fair value gap at 10:30. Then go in. 1 hour fair value gap. You're right. There is a 1 hour fair value gap. Wait. No, there isn't, bro. This guy lied, bro. What 1 hour? On ES? What 1 hour? No 1 hour fair value gap, bro. This guy lied. Go down here. 9:58. We're getting closer and closer. Well, if we can leave triple equal lows, manipulate higher into OTE, form another entry, and potentially SMT, that would be freaking beautiful. Yes. Failure swing that low. Yes. Yo, imagine I just predicted everything that's gonna happen. That'd be crazy. I mean, that would be insane. But we're so close. I'm sure it's gonna take the lows. But that would be insane. If that forms for us, like the market just wanted us to win today, then if that happens, honestly, that would be so perfect. If we just like start retracing higher right now, 10 a.m. manipulates higher, which would support our trade, right? We want to see 10 a.m. power of 3 in our favor. Of course, bro. Yeah. You have to look at it. That's pretty much the entire market. If you don't use internal to external, then I don't know how you're trading, to be honest. The market moves to imbalances or highs and lows, so you have to look at those. Yo, no way. Okay. If this could manipulate higher. By the way, honestly, there's like a C plus entry if you just market buy right now. I feel like it'll manipulate higher, but I don't know how you're gonna get filled for sales. And I don't think you should trade news. You may set a limit at the 1 hour, but it just swept yesterday's low. Why wouldn't today be bullish? Same reason as yesterday. SMT at the daily bullish fair value gap. Daily bearish fair value gap. That's one. Two, the S&P 500 has a daily IRL to ERL play. Three, I'm bullish on the higher time frame weekly. So I want to see higher prices on the weekly time frame. What does that mean for us right now? It means I want to see manipulation lower in the week. That Monday low is not a strong low. Monday's low did not manipulate. 10 a.m. guys, let's see what happens. What? Fuck is that? No, don't flip. Yeah, go higher. Okay, I mean, yes has a nice wick. I mean, what the fuck is this? I waited for this, bro. I mean, shit, double red folder? It's gonna delay like last time? It's possible. So in this case, we might just have to short the 5 minute. 5 minute in it. 5 minute in it. In which case our RR will be bad, which means we'll have to risk less because we're going to have a 50-point stop loss. What can we even target with that? Can't even target the hourly for 2R. No, no, don't take the lows. No, please. No, please. Look, Discord asset analysis. What do you think? All right, let's look. Daily bias is bearish. Euro USD. I mean, I'll be able to tell you quicker if I look at my charts. For some reason, it's hard for me to look at charts out on my 1 hour order block. Okay. I want to see the daily chart. Where's the daily chart at, bro? Go look at the daily chart, bro. Daily chart for bias. Daily chart, and then transpose. You're taking shorts? Good luck, bro. I'm going to have to wait for a 50-minute fair value gap retracement at this point. I don't think we're not getting anything here. So we're not going to force a entry. This guy said up any fair value gap I see. Bet, bro. Yeah, like we said, if so, we did say if 10 a.m. distributes lower, we're gonna have to. Like I said, 9:30 manipulated, so 10 a.m. didn't have to distribute. That high was safe. Our limit was gonna get hit anyways. We missed our entry, guys. To be honest, that was a market sell opportunity. Or you could have just put the limit on the fair value, and you could have had the limit right here, right? How much RR would you be up right now? Let's see. It's already 4R, guys. This is the trades we've been catching, yo. It's hard to catch. What did I say about 942 high, bro? Maher, literally, bro. I'm freaking telling you, bro. It's amazing. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I'm still bearish. We tapped into the hourly fair value gap. This is a potential long retracement. I'm not gonna trade it. It's a potential long retracement. Drawn liquidity, Asia low. Tell us more about 942 high. I can tell you more, but I'm gonna make a video on it. I'll try and explain this. You need to be pretty reversed, well-rounded in ICT concept to understand what I'm about to say. But if you want me to say it, I'll say it. I generally don't think anyone's talked about this. I've discovered this. It's not something I invented. I've discovered it using ICT concepts. What is the premise around the high that forms around 940 to 945? So I'll give you this example in a bearish scenario. By the way, look at the AMD. It's also just clean as hell, right? So that's another thing that you don't even need bias. Just look at the AMD, guys. We accumulated, manipulated up. You should be down. It happens every day. So what are we gonna do here? Sorry, bro, please explain ZAL USD. Okay, before I talk about my 942 high, ZAL USD. So what I'm waiting for on those things, guys, I'm waiting for signs that DXY is gonna go lower because DXY is in a weekly fair value gap. So I want to see a 4-hour change of state of delivery. If that doesn't happen and we inverse the weekly, I'm gonna have to flip my bias. Right now, I'm waiting for my bias to play out on those, and it starts with DXY. DXY is inside of a weekly fair value gap. Right now, it looks like it's going through. There's a higher up weekly fair value gap. So if we inverse this, or show that we're gonna inverse, right? If we form the daily, maybe we're also inside the daily fair value gap. If we don't go lower, then I'll have to switch gears, and then we're bearish on gold. But right now, I'm waiting. It's pretty hard to know on the higher time frame, right? Okay. 942 high. You want to hear about my 942 high? I got you. Let's mark out OTE of this range. I know we tapped into an hourly bullish fair value gap, but I don't care. Okay? I don't care. For real, for real. 8 minutes until the 15-minute fair value gap forms. If it doesn't form, that's pretty sad. So we're just gonna have to wait until and see what happens. We're gonna stay on the 50-minute time frame until either this 50% is reached because we won't be shorting in a discount, or until the 50-minute fair value gap forms and we tap in. That's the game plan. Until then, we are waiting yet again. Okay, my 942 high. I'm gonna explain to you something, brother. Hopefully you understand. So how do I explain this? So this is something I discovered in a lot of backtesting and a lot of data collection. That's one. Two, it utilizes the concept of open, high, low, close using 15-minute intervals from 9:30 to 11:30. That's my favorite trading session. My best trading session. So what does it mean to have a high form at 9:42? The first 15-minute candle. So let's say in this case you're bearish and you're looking for a bearish distribution, which is what I was looking for today, right? So if you're looking for bearish distribution, now I'm leaking this guys to you. I'm gonna make a video about this in the future, but I'm gonna share you guys a little insight right now. If you're expecting bearish distribution, right? How can that possibly, like, when could the high most likely form? You ask yourself, right? Because we're gonna move higher, ideally first, and then lower. So just ask yourself that question. Sometimes, rarely, we have the high form at 9:30. 9:30 will just wake up, form a high, and then from there distribution lower. That tends to happen when there's 8:30 news and it's or just really, really, really bearish, right? That's possible. That's not as common. The more common one is when the next candle, the 15-minute candle, forms open, high, low, close, right? Oh, sorry. Open, low, high, close. So you're bearish. Sorry. Okay. So the first 15-minute interval is 9:30 to 9:45, right? So let's mark it out here. The first 15-minute interval is 9:30. Let me keep the OT up here actually. Once we get into 50%, guys, I'm gonna have to stop talking about this and then look for an entry again because I don't want to miss an entry. Okay, we're back at a discount. We're back in a premium, so let me see if I can get a potential entry here. So the 5-minute, what happened on the 5-minute for value gap? It's so high up? Was it always that high up? I swear it was like right here. Did I miss something? Okay. We might not retrace any more than that. That was hitting 50% right there. 1007. I got you. I'll talk about the high. But let me see if I can get an entry here first. Potential continuation. Your silver bullet. 5-minute value gap. 50-minute fair value gap closed up. I'm guessing. Nope, not yet. 50 minutes still forming. 6 minutes. If it forms. That's nice. I'm expecting second stage distribution shortly. Not expecting 1002 reversal. I mean, 1002 reversal is actually probable, possible. I've seen it, but off the hourly level. Yeah. I mean, honestly, we missed our move, guys. We didn't miss our move, but we could have had that. That was 100% within our model, in our scopes. The accuracy on that prediction though was insane, right? You guys gotta admit. The accuracy on that prediction was insane. We're gonna engineer more lows. Take out this, hopefully trendline liquidity, 1-minute SMT. That's a possible entry. I want to see a little bit higher. You know, like I know I said premium, but exactly at a premium, at least give me the 5-minute fair value gap. What did I just mark out here? There's like nothing here. This is the 5-minute fair value gap. Like, yeah, you can short that SMT, and it might go lower from that SMT. Valid, it's a valid entry. But like, where's your stop loss gonna be? The 5-minute fair value gap? I don't like that. That's not good RR. It's not the best entry. It could go lower off the soup. Like, it's just a soup. But it's not 1002, it's 1009. Oh, wait, the low 1002 here. So, what do I want to see? I want to see it come into here. We could even set a limit, honestly, for like right here. Our stop loss right there. That's a 45-point stop. But if we have 2R at the intra low, which we do, we can look for something like this. That stop loss being safe, so it's 50% of the wick. Okay, so we'll talk about realistically, yeah, I'm gonna have to enter off this, otherwise. Put our stop loss. I guess our it could tap into here, but I guess it shouldn't trade above that high. So put our stop loss there, and our TP1 would be that low. So we're gonna look for something like this. Uh, okay, the 942 high. So ask yourself, if you're bearish, expecting bearish distribution, when could the high of the move, so the manipulation part of the move, occur? So there's a couple options. The first 15-minute candle. So the first 15-minute candle, right? If it's going to be a bullish candle, you're going to expect open, low, high, close. In that case, the high of that first 15-minute bullish candle will form around 940 to 945, hence the 942 high, which is exactly what happened in this case. Therefore, if the next candle if we start distributing lower from 940 to 945, you expect the next 15-minute candle to be open, high, low, close. Therefore, it's not going to be taking out this 942 high. Also, if you can see, if 940 to 945 manipulates a key level, so we did in this case. So that high is now protected at 942 from the open, low, high close of the first 15-minute candle. And that's only the first part of it. The second part of it is the next 15-minute candle. So the next 15-minute candle starts at 945. If you're expecting a bearish distribution, you would expect continuation off that next one. So open, high, low, close. So what exactly happened? 942 high was put in at a key level. We distributed lower to 945, right? 50 points. It's a 50-point distribution lower. Why is this high protected? For one, it's the high from the first 15-minute candle. It's likely to form from 940 to 945. Because we distributed lower before 945, now this high is protected from the next 15-minute candle, which shouldn't manipulate this high. And then we have the fact that there's a key level in play as well. That's one way. That's one way it can form. Another way it can form is if the first 15 minutes is the open, high, low, close. So 9:30 open, high, and then low close. That's more rare, but it happens. The last way it can form is 9:45 to 10 a.m. Well, there's technically two more ways. So 9:45 to 10 a.m. That candle could continue manipulation, and then we have the high form around 9:55 to 10. That's possible. Now, if it's not 9:55 to 10, the final and last bracket for your bearish distribution, you'd expect the high to form in the first 5 minutes of the third 15-minute candle, which is 10 to 10:15, in which case the high would form around 10 to 10:05, and then from there lower. That lines up with the power of 3. So you basically have 3 likely chances. The high is going to form in a bearish distribution from 940 to 945. If it doesn't form there in that specific spot, it doesn't form SMT or weekly, it doesn't form a key level tap, you expect it to form at the first 5 minutes of the next candle, which is possible. So it would be so that's the last 15 minutes of the next one. The first 50 minutes of the next one. Entered long. Good luck, bro. You could probably get good retracements there. That's SMT as well. Oh, that's really nice. That's a good long. That's a good long. It's a high probability long. I respect it. If we inverse this, you're in the fucking money, and we probably will inverse. I don't know why we wouldn't. Wouldn't really make sense. So hopefully that sheds some light. I don't know if that helps, but we're looking for our entry still. So again, what did I say? I said 10:30 was gonna offer a soup. Let's see if I'm right. We can get our second stage entry here. It's unfortunate we missed the first stage. Is that low SMT? No, it's SMT 100%. You can see right here. Yeah, exactly. So basically, you're focusing on the open low and the open high which will usually form around the 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes. So if you're bearish, you're looking at the first 15 minutes, open low, or sorry, open high, because so the open high, so we opened 9:30, went higher, 9:42 put in, and then you expect lower on the next candle to support that idea. Potential long off this bullish fair value gap. Already gold. Good luck, brother. Let me know how it goes, man. Let's use my entry as a drawn liquidity, guys. Come on. I might put in a limit here. I'm still waiting. What am I waiting for? I have no idea. I want to see like how it goes there. Is it gonna form SMT? Blah blah blah. We do have SMT at the lows right here, actually. Inside the hourly fair value gap. Okay. We're looking here. This is your silver bullet if we retrace into this line. We just short the 5-minute fair value gap. Stop loss like right there. TP at the low. We did engineer some lows, which is nice. We take out all this engineered liquidity. We'd be right at OTE. The stop loss, I don't really like it. You know? We could always just move it up and then wait to see if it inverses the 5-minute. All right, we're gonna put in our limit. I'm gonna trust the 5-minute OTE. The reason I'm questioning it is because I'm gonna put it one tick below the 5-minute FEG. So 19,266.50. We're gonna have to do 3 micros. Damn, that's a lot of risk. It's gotta be 2 micros, I guess. I mean, it really shouldn't go up there. All right, we're gonna do 3 micros. Another SMT right there, 1007 high. That's high probability. That one could definitely send us lower. Full TP here would be that's a lot of fucking points. Holy shit. Okay, if we form a bearish fair value gap here, 1018. 1018, we have SMT. Looks like second stage distribution. Let's see if we form a bearish fair value gap. If we do, I might take it. 15-minute FEG. Oh, did it form? You're right. I totally forgot about it. I was waiting for it to see if it was going to form. Oh, we tapped in. I missed it. It's 10. Oh, it's 1019. If we form a bearish fair value gap here, though, I'll probably take it off the SMT. SMT is safe. And get ready. Might market short this. 3 micros. Yeah, we did tap into the 15-minute right there, which is what I said I was going to wait for, but I missed it. And we have a 15-minute SMT tapped in. There's no 15-minute FEG on ES, which makes sense. Very nice. All right, Ham, I'm going to market sell this. We're going to try shorts, guys. We are going to try shorts. Stop loss at the SMT high. TP is like whatever at the end, bottom. We're in shorts, guys. We waited, tapped into the 15-minute, gave 1-minute confirmation. That's our hard time from PD Ray. The narrative is again second stage distribution from the original narrative we had. Our stop loss should be safe at this SMT. Now ES is weaker, so right, ES is weaker. We cannot forget that. But our stop loss one tick above the high. 245.50. 245.50. Do you know about RBRD? What does that stand for? So, this low minimum is a bare minimum. Then what am I looking for? Honestly, I'm looking for Asia low as a final potential target. This low is 1R. So what we will do is probably reduce our stop loss after this low. I don't want to see it go back into the fair value gap, really. It should just go lower. I just reversed my position by accident. No problem. That happens so often. By the way, guys, so I'm trading right here on my actual platform. So don't worry about what happens there. But I always click this stupid freaking. Can I remove this button, bro? So stupid. Why would I want to reverse my position? What am I, a gambler? What type of person uses the reverse position button? If you use the reverse position, you're a gambler. Break even? You're break even already, bro? We just started though. How? Oh, you're breaking even on the day, you mean? Oh, you entered long, you stop breaking even. Okay, I see. You're good, brother. Okay. Looks like we got a nice second stage distribution there. Whoever called out the 15-minute fair value gap, re-fucking specs, bro, because I missed that. I was probably going to enter anyway, because I did say off the SMT if it formed a fair value gap. But the fact that it tapped into the 15-minute definitely added conviction for me. I don't like partialing at 1R, guys, but this is low. It's 10:22. We're gonna hold this motherfucker all the way, bro. Just like yesterday, we're gonna hold this shit all the way. I'm holding this shit. I will reduce my stop loss to right here. Realistically, it could have been there the whole time. It's pretty safe. So what are we looking for? A rebalance we delivered. Immediate rebalance. There is Asia low of day, and there is an hourly fair value gap down here as well, right? Looking for our potential targets. So let's put this here. We got a nice distribution leg. Hey, Gatie, Batman here. Batman! Yo, Batman's in chat. Yo, Batman's here, guys. The 5-minute immediate rebalance. There's a strategy going above it, breaks the breakaway gap. That's what he teaches. Immediate. You're talking about an immediate rebalance. I think I kind of know. I think it's the same thing from what I've learned. It's called an immediate rebalance. Is that an index? This is indices, yes. Okay, we're getting retracement. I want to see this 1 minute fair value gap hold. If we inverse this, that's not good because we have S&P at the lows now. So we could have just been a potential manipulation leg. But I'm going to keep our position how it is, the stop loss and everything. I'm going to leave it exactly how it is. I'll probably partial at 2R, which is the hourly fair value gap. And then leave 2 runners for Asia low. I want to see this fair value gap hold ideally. I don't know. Yesterday I closed my eyes and it started playing in my favor. Should I try it again, guys? You trade options? Not really. My broker won't let me. Otherwise, I would buy options instead of stocks. Okay, can we get a change of state of delivery? Although this wouldn't really be change of state of delivery, but can we close below this up close candle and see a support price? That's what I'm looking for. That would be nice. And then therefore we break the S&P. Are you going to trade the whole week? I will be live every week. And I will discuss my protocol each day. But the short answer is no. I probably will not be trading FOMC. If I do trade FOMC, it'll be lunch session. And if I trade Thursday, probably not going to be trading. Pre-NFP is ass. Sometimes it gives nice moves. The reason it's bad for me, obviously besides the obvious chop, is I don't see the same kind of concepts that I discovered in my backtest kind of play out. Like my edge just does not play out. Like these using these 942 strong highs, those specific time highs, um, they just kind of don't play out in my favor. I want to see this low get taken, guys. Break that SMT. Give me a bearish fair value gap, right? This line right here should support price, this blue line I drew. Do you trust Asia lows? If so, then when? Do I trust Asia lows? I definitely don't trust Asia lows. I think they're going to get taken. I want to see this respect price. We should go lower right now after tapping in immediate rebalance to this order block. I don't want to see that invalidate. Another SMT right here. If you can close below the opening price of that line, that would be nice. We really shouldn't be going higher. So I'm going to start having to consider me being wrong. But let's look at the 5-minute. I mean, turning to the 5-minute quick. It looks really good. It looks really good. Let's scan the time frames. My 2-minute OB right there tapped in. Okay. So far, it looks good. Let's see if 1030 offers distribution. Do I trust Asia low? If there's Asia low. A lot of the time, so unless Asia manipulates into a key level, no, I don't trust Asia lows. But in this case, even if it did, and I'm still, for whatever reason, bearish, I'd expect it to get taken. Maybe in PM. It might not happen in this move. What's up, Goosebumps? We should start seeing a move lower. I have a better fill on my actual account. 5-minute. Let's hide this and start scanning the time frames. Oh, 45-minute bullish fair value gap. Just kidding, I don't care. We have a 1-hour breakaway. Okay, let's see if we can close below that 1-minute candle. 2 minutes to close below there. Take out the SMT low. Yeah, so this is a propulsion block. Order block off an order block. If it forms with a fair value gap, we could potentially see our first take profit level, which is the hourly fair value gap down here. And the flat body candle. That's a good take piece. So first take profit, guys. I'm taking one singular contract off at 19131. 19. Hold on. I gotta be precise here because I feel like it's gonna trade right there. So 1930.25. So we're gonna go with 1930.5. 1930.5. We're taking our first TP level. TP1 at the hourly fair value gap. Can we take out this low? Okay, well, I just spoke it into existence, so. Hey, brother Goosebumps, what's up, man? I'll probably break even after the hourly fair value gap, guys, just in case the move is like saved for PM or something, or we start to chop. So I'll probably break even. I mean, right now wouldn't be a bad time to break even. I'm gonna move my stop loss here, guys. I don't wanna have more risk for no reason. So we're trailed our stop off this low. Let's see if we can hit TP1. So we reduced our stop a lot, which is nice, right? For us to come all the way back up here, soup us, and then continue lower, right? We would probably just be wrong about we wouldn't be wrong about the idea because today we were precise. I'm giving myself an A+ fucking performance today. Don't get that wrong. What I would be wrong about is how much this can distribute to the downside. Now we are in prime distribution time. It's literally 10:30. So we're in a good trade here. I don't know what to tell you. We're in a good trade. And so, by the way, just to confirm, I'm trading here, right? I'm just showing you guys the trade I took on TradingView. What is your PV? What is your premium discount rate video? So I don't have a video on PD array. I'm gonna have a video on premium and discount. For me to make a video on PD arrays, I mean, I don't even know what I would put in that video. It doesn't really make sense. How many trades you take a day? Usually just one, sometimes two, depending how the first. If I win trade one, I don't take trade two. If I lose trade one, if I can find one more, I'll look for it. But I'm gonna half my risk on that trade, so I wouldn't risk the same. We do have a fair value up there. First man risk. Yep, always have my risk on the second trade. If the first one's a loss. Good call with the bearish bias. Can you explain it, please? Yes, I will explain my bias. Let me answer Goosebump first. So my next video is gonna be on imbalances. If you watched my most recent video, listen. If you haven't seen my most recent video, I'm not the type to gas up. That video is a good video. There's a lot of insightful information about how the market runs on liquidity. I talked about how I use liquidity in my trading. Now I can't talk about everything I know about liquidity. It would take so long. Like that video would take, I could probably talk about it for hours, but I did talk about how I use it in my trading. So you guys can see that. And I talked about it, how it moves the market a little bit. So that's useful. My next one's going to be on imbalances. So kind of the same concept as number one. If you haven't seen liquidity, I wouldn't watch the imbalances one until you watch the liquidity one. The next one's going to be on imbalances. After you have liquidity and imbalances, that's when I'm going to start talking about premium and discount. And when I tell you guys I had the fucking sauce for premium and discount, tapped the 1 hour bullish AVG. Yes, we did, brother. Wait, we did? Oh, this one? Yeah, we've been in this one. I want this one. This flat body. I mean, I've already reduced my risk. If it stops us here, it's okay. And over here, it says it's 10-point stop loss, but I actually only have a 7-point stop loss. You can see I got filled at 211. Stop loss is 218. So I got a nicer fill there. Do you trade MMXM? No, but I have it in the back of my mind. My edge, guys, is 9:30 to 11:30. I'm honestly a demon when it comes to that. You say they're your best or worse in S&P 500 in terms of charting and trading. They're both the exact same, brother. Both the exact same. You can identify through SMT divergence which one is currently stronger or weaker. So if you're looking for longs, you want to trade the stronger one. If you're looking for shorts, you want to trade the weaker one. You can do that. But in terms of charting or whatever, both are perfect, brother. Both are perfect. Trading, charting, all the same. So breaking even here, considering it, right? Considering it, it's 1033. I'm thinking more about breaking even after the hourly fair value gap and taking a partial. Because would it soup this high and not this one? It's possible. Which one is this high? 1021. Bro, you've been hyping up premium discount video for so long. Hey, when you see I've been trading a video, there's none on YouTube. Bro, when I'm telling you, like, there's some videos that talk about, like, oh, this is premium, this is discount. You can short here, long here. Yeah, everyone knows that. I mean, for the most part, most people know what premium discount is. But when I'm talking about the sauce, bro, like, when it comes to intraday trading, I'm talking about the sauce when it comes to premium and discount. I'm talking about the sauce. And I got the sauce. I have the data. I have the information. I have the sauce. And I've heard ICT talk about it through his live stream. So obviously that's going to be a big part of that too. Amy1338 Sunny says, I've learned a lot from you. Cheers, bro. Cheers, brother. The sauce is OTE. OTE is really important too. OTE of a dealing range. Right? Premium and discount of the dealing range. The reason people don't understand premium discount fully is because they don't understand what a range is. There's different kinds of ranges. Which range do you pick? Which high? Which low? Right? For OTE, I always use the dealing range. For premium and discount of an entry, I use the current range. For targets, I use the daily range. Like, do you guys know about this shit? No, I don't think most people do. So, I have a question. In the daily candle on July 25th, there's a gap at its minimum. Could you see and tell me all about it if you think it'd be a point of interest for price and NQ? Yes. I think I already know what the gap we're talking about, and the answer you have to your question is yes. Oh. Talking about the daily volume imbalance down here. Here, you should be taking TP1 shortly, right? We talked about TP1, the hourly fair value gap. Let me just demonstrate TP1 hitting. This is TP1. We're gonna close one contract right there. As soon as it goes, boom, one contract off. TP1 hit, guys. TP1 hit, we're going to break even. TP1 hit, we're going to break even. Okay, just for the shit of, I'm gonna move my stop loss out of the way. But just know that we're break even, guys, okay? We tapped into the hourly. We're now looking for Asia lows. So 19077. Let me just adjust my TP level, and then I will discuss to you guys the final questions. But W trade, guys, W trade. We've secured 150 on that trade, I think. Now we're break even, so I got the same. Nice trade. Printing. It is printing. How did you take one out? I had a limit there, Meher. So just you can mark it by, Meher, and it'll take one out. Close full. W trade. W trade indeed, man. We've been fucking killing it lately, bro. Hopefully we can keep this up. More importantly than winning is actually being correct. I applied the only dealing displacement like the leg I want to enter on, but I've seen some creation on charge premium discounts, so I'm searching for a good video. Daily range, current price range, dealing range, and there's more. The accumulation range, right? Manipulation leg, fib extension, standard deviations. It's all there, bro. It all connects. It's freaking beautiful. Can we make a run to TP2? Did we just catch another 150 point trade? Wait, it's not 150 point. I'm a liar. It's 100 points. I mean, we missed our good entry right here. I was here, bro. This was my entry. This was my prime 942 high. We called it and everything. We missed it. So what did I say when I was going to miss it? I was going to wait for second stage distribution. Initially, I was going to wait off the 5-minute fair value gap. I did say 1030 was going to offer a soup SMT. In this case, it formed at 1017. There's your soup SMT. This shit repeats, bro. Shit repeats. And now we have a nice fucking distribution all the way to Asia low. You know, I'm honestly tempted. I'm tempted here to... Yeah, I'm just going to full close Asia low. I don't want to hedge you. Entry was a bit better though. Entry like 10 points above the BRD. You have been consistent, bro. And if you improve my psychology, brother, I appreciate you, bro. I hope people understand that winning is good. But I'm not happy because I'm winning, guys. I'm happy because I see my edge constantly repeating. And all the hours I've put in data collection and backtest are finally paying off. That's why I'm freaking happy, guys. I don't care about the money. Trust me, I don't care about the money. I mean, okay, hold on. I give a fuck about the money. I'm just saying. I've won trades before, but I haven't felt good about them, you know? What do I expect to happen here? We're trading pretty low below that hourly. Most likely going to come here. I'm thinking about taking one partial here. And then we could leave some runners. Like, I'm thinking about closing around 10:50 to 11 a.m. So wherever price is around 10:50 to 11 a.m. Gotta go before that. Can you explain your bias? I got you, bro. I'll explain my bias. I think there was another question, but I'll answer yours first. Why was I bearish today? There was a lot of people who were bullish. Same thing as yesterday. Which I understand your guys' bullish bias. The reason I do is because if you asked me like a couple months ago, maybe when I first started, I probably would have been bullish too. Why would I? Which is more volatile, U.S. market or Forex? Depending on the news that week, my brother. I went to shorts just like you. By mistake, I closed the operation. Yeah, like you closed early, you mean? Or you got break even, or just you got souped? So first entry was here, second entry was here. I noticed a lot of the time between like 10:15 to 10:30, it'll give you your second entry, assuming. Now this is why I said I was cautious about this. It's that second entry is assuming that the hourly candle is going to continue distributing. If it's going to chop or if it's going to reverse, which is really, really rare for an hourly candle to reverse around 10:30. That will only happen around news days, right? So that's why I said my edge is not really good. I don't want to see no 10:30 reversals. My model is trading the distribution, the primary distribution from 10 to 11. I'll enter the trade sometimes 9:45 because it'll give you a better entry on the previous 15-minute candle. Okay, let's talk about my bias before this guy has to go. Why was I bearish? It starts on the daily chart. You want to give me a full run through of why I was bearish? I got you. I got you, bro. So, look at the weekly chart. This is the current weekly range, correct? So, let me hide the positions. So, we've come into a discount of the weekly range. correct? This is the weekly dealing range. We sell side here and we sell buy side there. I'm expecting higher prices. Coming into a discount array, which is the weekly order block. Now, it's not just the fact that we came in there. We have the weekly fair value gap on ES. Correct? We close the operation and break even. It's okay, bro. But if we would have caught the first entry holding until that would have been sick. That's the trade we got yesterday at Nurik, so you're right. That would have been insane, but it's okay. It happens. We still caught almost 100 points. We're not going to complain. But that would have been insane. And that's exactly where I would have held it to. Anyways, you see the weekly range here. I'm going to tell you guys why I was bearish. Weekly fair value gap on ES. Now, if you look at this range, obviously it's discount. But if you look at that range, it's the premium. Yo, bro, we up, brother. We're going to hold this around 10:50 to 11 a.m., guys. That's what I'm going to hold it to. Notice how I'm looking for time, not looking for price. I mean, Asia low, obviously, but I'm looking for the time. I want to catch the max distribution of the hourly candle, knowing that the hourly candle is going to close near the low. Anyways, weekly fair value gap here. So looking at this alone, most people would be bullish. We have SMT here as well. Under the 10th, so right here. So SMT on the weekly time frame inside of a key level. I'm bullish, right? So what do we have this week? I'm bullish on the higher time frame weekly. So what does that mean I want to see for the next week? So this week right here, if I'm bullish, why am I taking shorts? I got you, bro. I'll tell you why. Come to the daily chart. For starters, we have a large expansion week this week. We're going to have a lot of volatility. I'm sure most people can agree. We're going to have a lot of volatility this week because of NFP, FOMC, and pretty much red folders on every single day. So what does that mean? That means we have a good chance of having a weekly power of 3, right? So weekly power of 3 means the weekly candle opens Monday, distribute lower, manipulate lower, right? And then expand higher. If I'm bullish on the weekly time frame, I want to see the low get put in the week during Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, ideally, one of those days. That's when I want to see the low get put in. So when I see premium arrays and low resistance liquidity lower on Monday and now again on Tuesday, I'm going to take shorts. Why? Because I think strong liquidity right now is this swing low. I think with extreme manipulation, with the volatility we have enough range on Monday, Tuesday to take out this low and then expand towards maybe the volume imbalance, maybe even the swing highs here, maybe the weekly fair value gap, maybe even all-time highs for ES. Look, we're going to have a lot of range. So we have enough volume to have a weekly power of 3 at the extreme. So basically, to sum it up, I'm bearish because I want to see the manipulation of the weekly candle lower, so then my bullish bias can play out. With that being said, what confirmed this idea? Now, everyone has been long to this bullish fair value gap. I hear it. People keep saying it. There's an SMT inside this bullish fair value gap. So, yeah. That's about it. So after the SMTs there, low resistance, liquidity lower. Asia low is not strong, right? Asia low has not manipulated into any key levels. I'm bearish. I'm running that low resistance liquidity. And even how much do you risk of your capital per trade? So ideally, so if it's a midweek reversal, you expect Wednesday to print the low of the week. Well, it's hard to predict the exact, like I'd have to see now. I'd have to look at Tuesday, right? If Tuesday takes this low, then I wouldn't expect Wednesday to, because that's Tuesday manipulating the low, right? It would be whatever day it takes. So you have to kind of look at the days by day. You can't really predict the low of the week, but I can say I expect the low of the week to form Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, because I want to see expansion. So I don't think it's going to be Thursday low of the week and then Friday reversal. I mean, that's possible because NFP is Friday, but I want to see the low of the week get put in at an extremity, you know, which would be this low. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. You could also say, like, you know, there's other things like the volume imbalance here on the daily chart, right? Yeah, what's the drawn liquidity? I mean, obviously this gap is like screaming. Everyone looks at this gap. Everyone can see this gap. Screaming. That's why I was below today. Since we didn't play yesterday's low went higher. So I expect. No, and listen, that's a fair assumption. We took previous day low, and again, that was possible. It's possible. I did say that would make sense for us to take previous day low, and that would be the weekly manipulation. But you have to ask yourself, when a week where there's FOMC and NFP and Thursday red folder and today was red folder, there's a lot of room. I think there's going to be an extreme manipulation because this is the week where people are going to get liquidated, bro. People who trade like on these kind of weeks, it's hard. These weeks are hard. Like in any other week, that's a very fair assumption. Tuesday low, week expansion towards the daily fair value gap. Super probable. Very likely, in fact. But in other days, when there's weak news like this, you need to be ready for like extreme manipulation. So that's why I was bearish. Hopefully that helps you guys. And then you can also just use the concept like we did tap in on ES, right? On the fair value gap. So, and we closed below on Monday. So using that, you could probably expect this low to get taken. Okay, let's go back to our trade. We said we're going to hold till 1050 around 11. Look at the chat. Have a good day. Have a good day, brother. See you tomorrow or the next time you come. So stops are break even. And hey, maybe we're only going to get to close one. Do I think it's going to reverse at 1037? Hell no. I think it'll go lower right now. But it could. You never know what the market's doing. I think it's just picking up a little bit more liquidity. This is the algorithm taking a little bit more liquidity. People saying, oh, no, it's going to continue lower, I think. Nice trade. Thank you, AJ. Pretty much the exact same trade we took yesterday. The only difference is yesterday we got filled pretty much right here at the high of the inversion, which would have been an insane entry. This was the trade I took yesterday, and I held it all the way through. It was 10.02. Price retraced. Yesterday, price retraced against us 100 points. And we still held that motherfucker, bro. To Asia lows. Okay, we have a fair value gap here. Let's see if we can respect it. My stop loss is right here. So if it hits that blue line, I'm going to close my trade and break even. We already secured a partial. Let's see if we can get Asia lows. I don't want to hold through lunch, but I might have to. We just tapped into the 5-minute, so let's see. Some people saw 1-minute longs. I see 1-minute, 5-minute retracement. Look at the low that the daily candlestick products was like 25 and 26. You will see that there's a small gap between those two candles. I hope it takes a small gap to be able to look for longs. Okay, so the gap you're talking about is a volume imbalance. You said look at the lows. July 25 and 26. So you're talking about these two candles right here, July 25 and 26. What low? What gap? Yes? Am I missing something? Okay, I'll look at Discord. Yeah, show me on Discord. Shoot, I forgot I'm gonna be posting a video about this, so I need to see this. Lower. So we tapped into the 5-minute. We ended up respecting that 1-minute. Hopefully Asia lows come down. I'm probably just gonna full TP. I don't really want to hold this through lunch. So we're looking for another 45 points from where we are right now. Look at Discord. I got you. I will look at Discord, brother. Did you send me a message or did you post it in? Oh, bro, I'm dead. Bando just sent me a picture. Bando, are you in here, bro? That's crazy, Bando. You're funny, bro. Yo, what am I? I'm looking at Discord, but I don't see nothing, bro. Okay, let's see. Can we respect this one bearish fair value gap and then continue lower? 1050. I think 1050 to 1110. Like we're probably gonna hold this to like 1110, 1130. I think 11 like around 1120, 30 will be like the max I want to hold this. Stops or break even. I can see if we start retracing now, which it looks like we are, we could see 1150 to 1110, 1050 to 1110 distribute lower. So here, what's interesting is if you're still here, the same concept I talked about before, how the 942 high was strong. When can I expect the low of the move to form? So now we're looking at the last 5 minutes of the 10:45 to 11 a.m. candle, which is why I said so 10:55. I'm looking at that 10:55 to 11 a.m. window, and I'm looking at the window from 11 a.m. to 11:05. And then at the extreme end of that, if that doesn't form, it would be the 11:10 to 11:15 gap, or the 11:15 to 11:20, which is like as far as I'm willing to wait after that point. So I'm focusing around 10:55. See if the low forms around there. Mostly it's 10:55 to 11. So 10:50 to 11:10. Can we get the final leg of distribution? We'd have to see this order block form. Although it didn't sweep liquidity, it would be a nice change of state of delivery. Low probability, but it would be like a lower time frame order block. So did you send me something on Discord? Could even add a position here, but I mean, I would. That's not in my model, right? We're in a premium now, so we're in a discount now. Again, you gotta stay patient. Like you see how I really know what I'm waiting for here, right? Like you guys can tell how through all the aspects, this is what studying does. And looks like 1055 would be nice. So Meher, you have your last limits. Meher, everything went good, right? There's no way there's something effed up this time. Let's see. So we have a mitigation. Okay. This is a mitigation block right here. And then you have your change of state of delivery on the lower time frame. This is not a 1 minute change of state of delivery, but I'm marking out this solid volume candle. Let's see if we can use this to go lower. Respecting 50% of this wick. Lower. High, low, lower, high, lower, low. With a fair value gap formed, right? What can we possibly see? Fair value gap forms on this 1 minute candle, taps in the next candle, and then the next candle distributes lower. So there's the fair value gap. We'll mark it out because why not? Um, we also have the inversion right there. We could trail stops to 1047, honestly. But I think what we'll do is we'll just see how this goes. Could trail stops to 1047 though. What I'll do is I'll trail one. That's 30 points. Let's just see how it reacts to this, and I might close. I don't want to see it start, right? Because what could happen is it'll start retracing and then move in lunch. I don't want to be a part of that. We had the 50-minute immediate rebalance though. So in my opinion, I think we go lower. So pretty much everything we drew here has been disrespected. I mean, the order block's still valid. FEG is still valid. Can this candle wick lower? is what we're looking for. Yes, is respecting. I mean, really, we're gonna start seeing the move happen once we start taking out this lows. Like we will start going lower, lower quickly. Just waiting for the final TP. If it hits, yes, respecting its 1 minute fair value gap, which is nice. See it move lower now. Yes, almost. It was close below, which is really good. That's a nice body forming so far. So 10:56, a little bit off. Might be 11:01. Yesterday I was able to predict 11:01 really nicely. This would be your propulsion block right here if it forms. So I think this high is safe now. I'm around 11 a.m. I'm probably gonna move my stop there. Let's see how this candle forms. I don't like that it's going higher now. We've been in this. I don't get no sleep because the that's a nice wick. Should go lower. This candle should close bearish. Can we get the change of state of delivery? Close below the blue line. We already did so on ES. Hopefully NQ follows. NQ follows. NQ follows. NQ follows. Take the low. Don't give me SMT. I don't want to deal with top or anything because right now it's kind of choppy. Okay. Didn't even take the low. Oh, annoying. Kind of stuck in a chop here. So we're gonna wait for the first 5 minutes of 11 a.m. If 11 a.m. was gonna be bullish, we would see this, right? So if 11 a.m. is bullish, you get 11 a.m. open, low, high, close. So 11 to 11:05, we're looking for a close. If 11 a.m. is bearish, then damn, we're gonna get a lot of distribution to the downside. So it's low, right? So let's see. Now, Ham, what I'm probably gonna do is listen closely. If we start distributing lower, so unless I say otherwise, I'm gonna close one here at Asia lows, and I'm gonna trail my stop, keep laddering down my stop loss and TP to get as much as possible, you know. So TP is 1 Nian 077. I'm gonna have one limit right there, Meher. Do you understand? So final TP here. Hammy, hammy whammy. Okay, guys, we're in the range. 25 points of our final TP. One thing I will do is I will see if. Oh, this guy's not even close. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna say if ES takes the low first, might have to close that, but no, ES is totally chilling. Ham, you here, bro? Bearish fair value gap there. Tapped into the order block. Tapped into the bearish fair value gap. Let's go lower. Bro, Ham's not here. Okay, guys, we're almost there. TP, final TP. We've been holding for a while, right? We need to start considering this wick. We are trading below. We don't really have to run it. I think closing here is not a bad idea. It is 11. I'm gonna wait for the next 1 minute candle, guys. Because if we're bullish, next 1 minute candle will go lower, and if we're bearish, it'll also go lower. The next candle is most likely. I mean, now it's 11 a.m. That could be the low. Looks like we're distributing there. Yo, see you tomorrow, Giovanni. What are you looking for the price to do? So considering taking longs and NQ. If I was gonna take longs, it would be retracement longs around like now, like after Asia lows. We could potentially get retracement longs. Okay, that's our final TP, guys. We have a runner. Look what I'm gonna do here for the last contract. So I'm gonna trail my stop. So look very closely here. Trailing my stop at the old low that we just TP'd at, and I'm gonna try to catch as much possibility with this TP. So see, our stop loss is the old low that we just took out. So my original second TP, and I'm leaving this runner. This is how I'm maximizing profits. So we'll leave it at like this low. Let's see, can we get that low, 9040? We're getting a nice distribution. What can we look here? Like if we invalidate this 15-second fair value gap, we'll just close. Secure profits. Can we get the see how we trailed that stop loss, guys? I like to do this near the end of my trade. So stop loss at the old low, so like I'm not losing anything. And then we get the final TP there. All right, we're just gonna close this position, guys. We're gonna close this position right here. All right, we're out. We're out there. Close all your orders. Close everything. Enter that 211. So we got. Oh, that was yesterday. Wait, no, it wasn't. That was today. Wait, we caught another 150-point trade. We just caught another 160-point trade. Wow, we're amazing, guys. Amazing. Another 160 points, bagged and tagged. We're killing it. We're killing it. We're killing it. 750 P&L on the day. You know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah, 208. Oh yeah, we got another 130 points. So I accidentally reversed my position here, but yeah, whatever. Les, what's up, bro? We caught those shorts. Unfortunately, I didn't get my entry here, 942. That was a good. We took one trade though. I wanted this entry. No. We're here. We're done. We're done. That's it. um, I wanted this entry, 942 high, strong high. But the reason I didn't take it was because ES, I honestly missed the inversion. ES hadn't inverted this fair value gap yet. This is a BPR. I also missed that. So 943, I should have market sold. We didn't market sell. As soon as I missed that entry, I waited for the second leg distribution, and we shorted perfectly right here. We weren't even in drawdown that trade, really. I shorted on this SMT. And then we held to Asia lows. So pretty much exact same thing as yesterday. Like today and yesterday were perfect copies of each other. Blue Mike, can you say I forgot to put out, but it was in profit yesterday. There was crazy manipulation in gold. A lot of manipulation this week. There is going to be, yes, sir. Now worker price probably go from here. Daily low is possible, right? This was my drawn liquidity. I'm not gonna hold this the entire day through PM, right? This could be a PM drawn liquidity. That's 144 points. I'm not gonna hold that. I got better things to do, like play games, or go swim. But you already know how we do. We're gonna post the execution in the Discord. That's 150 points again. Now that's trading with conviction, bro. People be catching like 50 points, which is fine. Fine. It's 750. So We're almost past 2 accounts, almost past 5 accounts now. So we managed to get out of drawdown really nicely there. Not 500, so 750. So I'll flash the accounts, although usually I do it at the end of the week. If you're here, I appreciate you. So I have 5 accounts. So this account is from original row to payout. We're up 900 total. This account is my own. It's almost past now, only 1K more, so maybe 2 trades. This account is the same one as that one, and then the road to payout. So road to payout is 2,000 away from passing, so 33% of the way there. The other ones are 66% passing. Hopefully soon we get 5 accounts passed. More importantly is we've been reading these markets fucking precisely, bro. I literally specifically said, what did I specifically say? I said we were going to tap into this 15-minute fair value gap on NQ. While doing so, ES was going to raid this high. We were going to have SMT at 940 to 945, and from there move lower. 942 was a strong high. We called that shit out, and that shit played out. Unfortunately, we didn't sell here. We didn't sell here because, one, I missed the BPR. I'm not used to entering out BPR. And two, I was waiting for ES to inverse. ES inversed this fair value gap 1 minute after NQ. So when I saw that NQ inversed and ES didn't, I didn't short. So that would have been an insane. Because where would we have? Let's say we got filled here. Oh shoot, wrong. We shoot tomorrow. Yep, I'll be live tomorrow. So tomorrow, in terms of putting on a trade, I'm not actually sure, but we will be live tomorrow. Tape reading at least. Trying to predict. It could be very choppy in the AM session. So we'll see. The video is down deep in the monthly fair value gap, but I'm gonna tell my brother to. Yo, Roku was taking the shit, bro. Fuck this shitty stock. Can we at least tap into the monthly if we're gonna go lower? Like, jeez, bro. We have so much reason to go higher. Like, just at least tap into the monthly if you're gonna go lower, right? Hey, guy, what time did you enter trade today? So we missed our original entry, which we wanted 9:43 a.m. Unfortunately, I missed it. I missed the BPR. This second we entered at 10:20, brother. We entered off this specific fair value gap with this SMT, expecting second stage distribution, which I will also make a video on. The next video with imbalances. If you haven't seen my video on liquidity, I highly recommend you do. All right, you guys know the drill. Questions? Questions. Thanks, homie. Yo, check my trade. I'm looking at it right now, bro. That one, I was here earlier, but caught the first leg and went to go lift. Nice, bro. You got the first, you got the 943 one. That's really good, bro. That's the one I wanted. 942 high was safe. Yo, by the way, when I say 942 high is safe, I don't mean every single time. I don't mean like every single time 942 high, right? I'm talking about like, that's why I say I didn't want to release the content. Someone's like, yo, Amir, 942 high and got broken this time. Yeah, that's not how it works. It's not just every 942 high. So, but in this case, 942 high was safe. Yeah, you shorted Dow. Let's see, 1 minute fair value gap. Oh, so you got the perfect entry. So, yeah, valid. I was looking for this. I had my limit there too. I had my limit there as well. Didn't get filled. I realized that this SMT was probably gonna move us lower. So that's interesting. Dow took the full high. And if you guys notice, where did we go to? Just about there. How do you expect price to reject from the rejection block or take liquidity? Great question, bro. Great question. One, if it already took liquidity. Two, if the rejection block forms. Three, I use 50% of the wick. And then obviously timing. It's all about timing, right? So, well, there you have 21, brother. What's up, brother? Haven't seen you in chat before. What's up? So daily swing low is the target, and then potentially longs from there, targeting the fair value gap. That's good. Hopefully NVIDIA and Roku can rally. Roku earnings Thursday. If they take a dump, I'm taking a dump. All right, more questions. So that's a good question. That's a really good question, Anurik. That's a really good question because I used to struggle with that myself. I'll tell you what I learned. For starters, SMT. Now, the best trades when it comes to... So when I say rejection blocks, I'm talking about like those nice wicks. Like, usually you want to see them. Let me give you an example. I know I have examples in here somewhere. I think actually if you look at my PDF, right? I sent that PDF in the Discord. Where did I put it? Right? This data collection PDF. If you haven't opened this PDF, open it. If you trade 930 to 1130 indices, open it. You will learn a lot. How do I go to the next? Oh, I have to go one by one? Don't know you. I have one here with a rejection block. I have a couple here with a rejection block. Whatever. I'm not gonna find it. There's 33 in there. What do you expect to happen with the rejection block? So if it's a news candle, a lot of the time you'll see a couple things. One, it could respect 50% of the wick. Two, it can form a rejection block and then we stab in there. Where can you find it? It's under lessons. Under lessons, it'll be there. You'll see the PDF and there's 33 images of trades I took just like today. So you can look at 50% of the wick. You can look at the rejection block itself and you can look for SMT and then the high of the wick. A lot of the times we'll respect 50% and move from there. A lot of the times we'll form a rejection block, stab into there and then move lower. And then another part of the times, one asset will take the high while the other one respects the wick itself. And then all three of them, you're looking for displacement and confirmation from there. So I basically just use it as a higher time frame PD array. That's how I use it. So you know my model, narrative drawn liquidity, higher time frame PD array. That's what I was waiting for. So I would use that wick higher time, and then I wait for time. If time's on my side, then confirmation. But when I mean time on my side is if I'm bearish, right, and we move lower into the wick, I don't want to see that. I want to see it move higher. So, any more questions? Questions going once. Questions going twice. I guess we can quickly scan gold. I'm waiting. I need more time for gold setup to form. GBP. What yet? I'm waiting for the Tuesday delivery on the 4-hour. Stuff has been going down. We look at actually Sol USD. Ooh, weekly fair value gap. Okay, interesting. So, any more questions, guys? That's it. That's it for me today. If that's it from you, if that's it from you guys, then that's it for me. We caught 160 points today. We missed our first entry. Stayed calm, right? We didn't get no FOMO. Right? We didn't just short. We, old me might have shorted like this fair value gap, like, oh, bearish fair value gap, it's gonna continue lower. No. That's old me. New me knows exactly what to look for. I was waiting for a soup SMT in premium, and then the 50-minute fair value gap. So the issue with this soup SMT was the 50-minute fair value gap, which I didn't take, and also the time, right? Usually the soup forms around. So like, I'll tell you guys what's insane about these 50-minute candles, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put people on like crazy. When does the soup, a high probability soup, how do you know it's high probability? 1007 is not a high probability soup. You know what's a high probability soup? 1017. Why? That 15-minute candle just opened. So this 15-minute candle opened right here. Open, high, soup, SMT, low close. That's probability, right? That's high probability. This one is not high probability. This is 10 a.m. 10 a.m. open. low, and then soup. That's not a high probability soup. Total very crazy if you got stopped. Did you take shorts, brother? I'm sorry, man. Internet gone. I missed entry. You know what that reminds me of? But back in the day, I used to have a button on my keyboard that would put me in positions, and I would like accidentally just like buy or sell, and I would like lose or gain or whatever. All right. Any more questions? Um, we'll keep the daily chart open here and see if that low gets taken. Here, did you manage to scale your last TP as well or no? That's why I texted you. I wanted to let you know I was going to do that because I think we managed to secure like an extra 20, 30 points, which we'll take. You didn't scale it, you just sold TP. That's okay, bro. Dead Zoogie. In hindsight, that first TP, did you mark the 1 hour breaker for NQ short? No, I did not. But I did know it formed. But I didn't mark it. Yeah, brother, I got funds today because of me. I love you, bro. I hope you get 1,000 payouts, bro. I hope you get 1,000 payouts. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. The scaling is pretty good. I managed to exit all the way at the bottom. Perfect, man. Yeah, I'm looking back at my scaling. So we scaled at this hourly. Wait, where is it? Oh, right here. We scaled at this hourly fair value gap. We took some out. I'm trying to think, was that a good idea? I mean, I think it was. Look how we chopped around. 1035. So I think it was fine. Look at that. 1105 low. What did I say, man? The first 5 minutes. If this goes higher, you know why. That's all I'm gonna say. And then, yeah, we came all the way into this volume imbalance, took out that low, and previous day low. Another lot of point. I was doing the buy limit lower and lower, train the market buy lower and lower. That's exactly what I did, man. Yeah, I like doing that with my last TP. I mean, you can do it with any TP, really. If you did it with all TPs, you would just secure more. Bro, that's like freaking OP strategy, bro. Like, you might as well do it every single time. Like, it doesn't make sense to not. Basically, you put, like, you have your target, right? Let's say this is your target, and price reaches it. Just put your stop loss at that target. So if it were to come back down, whatever, it just TP'd like it would normally. But if it keeps going, then you just keep scaling. What? Like it's unlimited. It's literally unlimited. And then you just close when you feel comfortable or like 20 points. You're in longs right now. Probable retracement, yes. I wouldn't be surprised if it retraced. Um, good. Yeah, good. Looks good. How was it longs? What do I want to see? It's only unlucky, but instant. Yeah, it's only unlucky. But then again, like what like whatever. Like if it happens, it happens. I'd probably look for equilibrium of this range, at least possible. Rather than longs. I want to see that high get run through. The thing about longs like now is it's not in a run. It's not like there's a drawn liquidity, right? This is just retracement, like probable retracement. I can't wait to watch more of your content, learn more stuff from you. Appreciate you, bro. So all my stuff I learned from ICT live streams. I've watched core content 3 times. I've watched 2022 4 times. I've watched a lot of his live streams twice, some of them once. I've watched his charter content twice, and a lot of the 2023 videos many times. For example, One Setup for Life, the order block live stream was a really good live stream. He had a live stream on dealing ranges. He had those 3-day things. I watched those. And then where I learned a lot of my stuff was from after taking all that stuff, making my model. I traded 9:30 to 11:30. Pretty much I didn't take a trade every day, but I've been at the charts every single day since I started. And then also backtest a lot of backtest. I honestly think at this point I'm getting to the point where if I don't backtest like 2010, like I almost start memorizing the days, guys. Like I can literally start memorizing what's gonna happen on the day, and I can't even find beneficial stuff. Cause like I want to backtest, for example, January 2020, like 2023, the year of 2023. I want to backtest. I backtest, record my data. I want to go back and see if I can improve, right? But then I just started memorizing what happened, and I'm like, bro, this isn't even, you know. So I gotta like start backtesting earlier. I mean, really now I don't need any more backtests. My model is so refined. All I can do is like learn from my trading, right? Get better trade management, risk management. Always improve the model. Like you can always refine there, here and there. Really, what I'm trying to focus on is these 15-minute open, high, low closes. I really think I found something on predicting everything. High probability fair value gaps, high probability soup, everything. I think can play around the fact that 15-minute open, high, low close. You want to see when you're expecting a move, you want to see the higher low form at the first 5 minutes. So if you have a soup and it's halfway through a 15-minute candle, that's not as a high probability soup as one that would form in the first 5 minutes because open, high, which is soup, and then low close. That makes sense. But if you have open, high, low, soup, like, okay, that doesn't really make sense now. It's not high. It's not as high probability. Like there's so much stuff to go in depth with that, and it would be like my own thing, you know. Like I don't think anyone's ever. Obviously, people have talked about open, high, low, close, but I don't think anyone has really discussed the intricacies of what could become something amazing, in my opinion, of like 15-minute open, high, low, close theory from 9:30 to 11:30. Now I'm sure it's applicable on all 15-minute candles, but it's even better when it for me 9:30 to 11:30 because all my backtesting I've done has been 9:30 to 11:30. I trade PM sometimes. I've caught in a lot of nice wins in PM. In fact, if you took my win rate from AM and PM, my PM would be a lot better because if I trade PM, I'm taking A plus 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 plus. Like I literally scan PM, and if I don't see the most clear thing, like for example today and yesterday, then I would not be trading PM. And 9 times out of 10, I just wait for a sweep and a break and silver bullet 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Core content 1-4 is good. Use my notes if you want. You can like follow along so you don't miss anything. You don't have to watch it twice. If I had my notes when I first did it, I wouldn't have had to watch it 3 times. But I did watch it 3 times. Perfect, bro. Hopefully it helps. All right, well, if anyone has no more questions, I'll go questions going once and then questions going twice. If no more questions, we're done for the day. And we'll be live tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Might not take a trade tomorrow. If I do, it'll probably not be in the AM. I don't know. Alev says that the lunch session will be good, but we'll see. I'll probably wait for like a close drawn liquidity or something. And if I do trade, then we'll take that. All right, questions going twice. Any questions going twice? You got me for free, bro. Anything you need explained, I got you. If not, I'm out. I'm out of here. Gonna go eat some cereal. Later, brother. Have a good day, man. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, my man. All right. See you guys tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. I'm gonna post a video right now, actually on TikTok. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.